5-pitch repertoire that he has. That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
One strike.
Now the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And that's out number 1. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting Sandiego Padres. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint that wasn't that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1.
Ball inside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5, Will.
Next up, Will Myers, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. comes set. Here's the 0-0
Ball.
pitch. And they pitch out here,
One
but
ball,
nothing's
no
going on.
strike.
There he goes. Pitch outside the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Ball, one strike.
Three and one to the Padres left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
He took that back right where it came
That
from.
is
Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit
Eric.
frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Now a throw over and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball, no.
3-1.
He's having a really hard time
One strike.
finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 now to Hosmer. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Ball 4,
and that
inside.
misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for
That
walks
is it.
issued in a game, or
The
he'll
catcher,
get an early hook. We'll see if he
Austin
can settle down here and
Nola.
start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in next, Austin Nola. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set. The 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
And the hit will be Trent Grisham as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hosmer at second. Nola on at first with 2 down. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
No, that's a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Ball
Good
3.
take there to lay off the high fastball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Padres 2 and the Braves nothing. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game. And you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. It's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Taken in by Machado. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league. Hands down. That's why the award is there. And he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
And here he is right on cue as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch on the way as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0.
No.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And now here is Austin Reilly, man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
No strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
No strike.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Strike called. Now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. Plate, Ha-Seong Kim. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
No balls and a strike to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
At the plate, Darvish. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. The second for 1 on the first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 1 to Sandiego's leadoff batter.
Playing 11. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they hold a 2-0 lead. In is Jorge Soler, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Jorge Soler.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Nero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he grounds one briskly to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 6 tries. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Duvall stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Sandiego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Yep.
A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
No.
Well, a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Up next.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Cronenworth sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
The left fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. First delivery to him.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Pitch out.
Ball.
Nothing doing.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1.
1, 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Misses, ball 2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting. The first
Next here is Eric Hosmer. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No,
and
that's
this is
the ball.
low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ha!
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he takes a called strike 2, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Padres lead 1. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Max Reed, and they could use a spark from him here.
The pitcher, Max Reed.
And now the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ah. 2-1 now. Fouled off. Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
The 2-2 one more time. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, no preferential
The first
treatment there.
baseman, number 5.
Sometimes we see great hitters
Freddie
have the calls go their way on close
Freeman.
pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
ball, no
Trying
strike.
to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Myers will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and
Leading
next
off
to
for
hit is the
Sandiego.
catcher, Austin.